Once again, here we are. We made it.
Here we are.
Yeah.
How's it going, Sean? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It's not going too bad. You know, just hanging out,
Right.
enjoying the day. Anyway, what the fuck were we just talking about right before?
Oh, how it's not going so good for the Democrats right now?
Yeah. Well, it's not. It just keeps getting worse for them, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I just heard today that Hunter Biden's plea deal might have got rejected.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now I'm not saying this is 100% true, okay? But this is what I heard and this is what I read.
Nothing we say on here is true anyway.
Yeah, that's right. IBF and
Right.
ACI. It's all jokes here at Rural America Podcast Comedy, right, Randall?
That's right.
Okay, so now I fucking forgot where I was going.
Hunter Biden.
Oh, yeah, okay. So what I heard and what I read was his lawyer called in pretending to be somebody else, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, trying to fuck and get some shit squeaked by, and the fucking judge is like, what the fuck? And just said, fuck it. Rejected, motherfucker. It's on pause, I think, right now, though, or something like that.
Right.
But that's hilarious.
Well, I didn't hear all of that. I just heard I guess I just heard the headline pretty much that it might have got rejected or something or
Yeah.
whatever.
You know what? I hope they all get fucked up and thrown in jail. You know
Well,
what? Just only because these people are the ones in control, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Raking in millions and millions of dollars. And here this dude is in public, on newspapers, pictures everywhere, fucking smoking fucking meth, being with hookers, laptop is true, found out. Yeah, all that. Yeah, now here we are. It's like, if that was a regular person, dude, they'd be in prison forever.
Yeah, they definitely get a bigger sentence, but we haven't found out what that's going to be yet.
Yeah, probably
But
nothing.
Maybe.
It's probably going to be
I don't know, because I was just saying before we went on the recording that I think your theory's true about something's going to happen before the election.
I'm telling you, dude.
And
There's too much shit going around.
I'm not saying I totally agree with it, but it's possible, because all the stuff that Bidens are getting in trouble for, I was listening to Ben Shapiro the other day, and he actually laid out the whole timeline from whenever Hunter went to Ukraine, when he went to China,
Right.
and the money that he got from all of it. The timeline was started whenever Joe Biden was vice president,
Right.
and then it went into whenever he was out of office for a while, and then anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I think maybe the Democrats are. I've said this before, are also trying to get rid of Biden and Harris, and they want somebody new to run,
Right.
but they don't want RFK Jr. to run. They're trying to cancel.
Well,
him,
no, he
that's
makes
for
too much sense. Yeah.
But
see, it's finally happened on the show of Rural America Podcast since we started. Well, no, what's her name? We liked her too. Shit.
Candace Owens?
No, Democrat, the chick.
Oh, Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard. Sorry.
Yeah.
So many fucking names in my head. I can't fucking get them all out. Yeah, but we liked her. RFK, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because they're normal people. I'm not saying I agree with every single thing.
No, that's
true,
yeah.
But they're the only two that make like common sense. They just have brains in their heads.
Yeah,
that doesn't work off of everybody else's mouths in their ears.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't vote for RFK for president. I mean, if it was like between him.
What if it's him and Biden?
Well, you,
Oh, that couldn't be, could it?
yeah, no, that's the
Shit.
primary.
Okay, what if he switched to Republican?
I probably still wouldn't vote for him.
Really? You'd vote for Biden?
Oh, you mean between him and Biden?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would vote for him over
Yeah.
Biden. I think anybody but Biden. But
Yeah. Or his VP.
no.
We don't want her in there
No.
either.
See, I think they're purposely trying to. And your theory about something, because I heard about this.
I have lots of theories.
The other day I heard this. It's possible. Either the charges from, the hunters getting might make Joe Biden not run again, or they're gonna take him out somehow, not physically, but I mean, like with some kind of an indictment or something. I don't know.
Right.
Then, so your theory was something's gonna happen. Joe's not gonna leave office right before the election, and then Kamala's gonna be in there for a few months or something,
Yeah,
and then
very brief.
right, or Kamala, I guess. I don't know. How
This
you say
wasn't mine.
I know, I
theory.
know, it
This is a
wasn't-
theory I heard, though.
it. Right.
From Roger Stone. And then they took it down.
Mm-hmm.
It pissed me off. But
You found
you know how Sean does it. Yeah, I fucking had to fucking dip dive and hula hoop, and I fucking finally found the clip. It's frustrating. It's just frustrating. Like, they take that shit, like, it's up, then it's gone. It's like, oh, people
Right.
didn't like it.
Mhm.
Or they're saying it's missing from whatever they're trying to say, whatever
Right.
it is. So, yeah, there's that theory, which I'll play that clip here in a minute. And then after this, I got another theory, too.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm full of theories. There we go.
All right.
All right, here is Roger Stone saying what he believes is going to happen. And, yeah, you'll just have to listen to it. Check it out.
How much do you think?
What do you think about this?
As a veteran of many years in American politics, I'm going to tell you something somewhat shocking. Joe Biden will not be the nominee of the Democratic Party in 2024. Kamala Harris will briefly become president, but the only way that in their party they can replace a woman of color is with another woman of color. And yes, you heard it here first. The Democratic nominee for president will be Michelle Obama. They have already rigged their primaries. The reason that they have canceled the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary is to put South Carolina, a state where a majority of the Democratic primaries or primary voters are African Americans, and they will allow Gavin Newsom to purchase the vice presidential nomination, but the Obamas will hold him up for $600 or $800 million to do so. You heard it here first. When Steve Bannon says it in 3 weeks, remember I said it first.
What do you think?
So that's what he said.
Right. Well,
Which I'm not-
I've heard that theory also. That's what I was
Right.
getting at.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that's going to happen.
I'm not
just
saying anything's gonna happen, but yeah.
But dude, what I'm saying is there's way more stuff going on than there was stuff going on. But now it's both right and left stuff going on.
Right.
Like, dude, aliens are back.
No, I know. I was gonna mention that
They're
later
back.
on. Yeah.
They're fucking real. You know, now they're real. Now
Well-
they're doing testimony in front of shit.
I would say that I was listening to something about that earlier, but the guys that were talking about it were saying this is just another distraction to take us away from focusing on the Hunter Biden thing, where
It's all a distraction from something.
right,
I just don't know what it is. But there's too much going on.
yeah,
Like, okay, you got that. You got the Sound of Freedom movie,
right,
where it's everywhere. They're saying, and there's videos of them coming in and being like, "Oh, sorry, the air conditioning isn't working" or whatever,
yeah,
and making people leave. Now, I haven't went to go see the movie, but I can guarantee you that if I did, I'd be like, "Fuck your air."
right.
turn it on, and it's fine. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bothering anybody. It's not going to hurt you to play the fucking movie.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about that is CNN did a hit job on it, and I think even the New York Times or one of the New York newspapers or something.
Right.
And anyway, CNN was saying how it was like a QAnon movie for some reason.
Oh, my God.
And the only reason why is, well, a lot of the QAnon people liked the movie. They went to see the movie.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't know why this is such a big deal, but
Who cares?
yeah.
You know what? Back in the fucking day, right? Let's say they made a fucking badass movie about Malcolm X, right? When the Black Panthers and shit used to be around.
Right.
They'd probably go see it. Nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you're causing a fucking scene.
Right.
Hell's Angels
Right.
are everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've seen them at airports and shit like that. They don't just... They're not fucking dudes that are just going to start mangling shit up and fucking nuts like idiots think. You know what I mean? They're just fucking people. Don't go fuck with them, though.
Are you a Hell's Angel sympathizer?
I mean...
I'm just teasing you. Anyway, no, I know what you're saying. Well, the thing about that movie was it was a supposedly based on a true story. So, and yeah, but I don't know. They're just trying to. I mean, there's all kinds of conspiracy theories talking about why they were trying to suppress it, like the main.
Well, yeah,
Like
because
Hollywood
Hollywood's
and-
fucking a bunch of child molesters is what they're saying.
Yeah, kind of. That's what they're saying. Yeah,
Which is some fucked up shit does go on, I'm sure. And probably has since it began.
probably. And then there was the other thing is, well, it didn't go through the main channels of like getting made by a big producer or whatever,
Right.
and it didn't even do any like promoting of the movie. Most of the promoting came from word of mouth.
Right.
So anyway, there's that theory also.
Right.
But
Well, here's my
That
thing.
could be anti-Semitic. I don't know.
Here's my thing about Hollywood too, though, is it's like public knowledge. You can go read the autobiography or look it up. You can probably Google it, and it's in Wikipedia probably too. You know what I mean? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like the director and shit told her she was fat and shit all the time, and
Oh,
like,
yeah?
kept feeding her cigarettes and speed.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
to lose weight. Right, and then like got her hooked on speed basically, and like like all this shit went. Like you can read more about it. Like other shit went on too, but it's like, dude, you think it's changed realistically?
Right. Yeah, I don't.
I know a bunch of talented people that could probably be famous. They just never went anywhere to try to be.
Maybe they just don't want to be.
Well, what I'm saying is they never made the move either.
Right.
To like they never picked up and moved to Nashville or California or somewhere like that to try to.
Right.
That's where you got to go. You're not gonna, we're not. Gonna,
Well, it's different now.
well, yeah, you got the internet, so I guess you could play like you could be on YouTube Star, and yeah, I guess you can now. Shit, Randy, it's everywhere.
Right. But
Keep forgetting how old I am.
so, what's your other theory?
Oh, so I think both sides know what's going on,
Well, of course.
like to the T, right?
Mm-hmm.
To the fucking T. So now they're gonna get us all worked up again. Everybody's just gonna get upset again. I'm telling you, something fucked up's gonna happen.
They already came out against DeSantis. Did you see that?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, they were saying the newest thing was how the Florida law wasn't teaching.
Oh yeah, the correct
Or-
slave
Yeah.
historics or whatever. I mean,
And the criticism,
but it was a lie.
Yeah, I know. The criticism over that was supposedly in this curriculum or whatever.
Yeah. It said black slaves were happy. Some of
They're
them were happy.
not happy.
They learned skills.
They learned skills, and it benefited them later. Well, not half, but I think there was 6. Okay, the people, what do you call it? The academics who made the curriculum.
Right.
There was 6 Caucasians and 6 black people, and one person that didn't. I guess they didn't say either way. So anyway, I heard one of the guys.
What do they have to say about that?
What?
Who actually put that in? Who put the curriculum together?
Well, no, that's who did it.
I know, but once they found that out, now what? Like, oh shit!
No, they're not. They're not backing down on it at all.
Yeah,
because
they're extreme racist.
Well, they
right wingers. Black people. Black people can't be Republican. You know, they're racists.
I'm not saying they were Republican or whatever. I'm just saying that one of them was on a show I listened to, and he was saying how it was like terrible how the media is portraying that attack on DeSantis because he was part of it,
right? And
he was a black dude. And anyway,
I'm telling you, man, people need to stay off the fucking. You like TV? You want to watch TV? Grand. Quit watching the news. Watch something else.
Right.
Get you a fucking watch Murder She Wrote or something.
Definitely don't watch The View.
Don't watch any fucking news, especially nowadays. It's even crap.
I wouldn't call the View news channel.
No, that's not news. That's just a crap.
It is crap.
Bullshit station that tries to get fucking suburban fucking white women all riled up. Like they're important and they need to do something.
Yeah, that's good. Or a good analogy.
You know, these fucking weirdos are sitting at home watching that stupid show and they're like, yeah, that's right. We need to go after their AK-47s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what? The fuck are you talking about? And it's probably homes that, like, their husband, like, obviously isn't a hunter or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then they go to somebody's house who actually, like, lives in the country a little ways, and they're, like, deer hunters and shit, and there might be, like, a gun. And they're like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Could you put that up? I don't even feel safe around here. Yeah, I'd hate for that thing to jump up, get you. Drives me nuts.
Anyway, what's your other theory?
That was it.
Oh.
That both sides are getting us all riled up.
Oh, I thought
again.
maybe you had another clip or something. I'm sorry.
Oh, I do have another clip, but we can say that one for later.
Okay.
But like the whole, I don't know, the whole fucking thing is just weird.
Right.
I don't know, man. Maybe there won't be election next year. Wouldn't that be fucking something? Everybody's gonna have so much dirt on them they can't fucking elect anybody.
There was this guy There was a guy arguing with another guy that I was listening to earlier in the week, and that guy said the same thing. Well, the one guy said, I think Roseanne was on the show too.
Right.
She was a friend of that guy, but he was saying, or I think Roseanne said something about, oh, there's not even going to be another election or whatever.
Right.
And that guy was like, anyway, they made a bet of $1,000. And anyway, she was like, you know, putting out all this stuff, conspiracy theory stuff. And anyway, so they bet $1,000. And then the guy that was actually, who showed that they were both on,
Right.
he said, what, define an election. And then this guy started talking about, well, even during the Civil War and, you know, all this other bad stuff, World War II, whatever, we still had elections.
Right.
So it's not like we're not going to have an election. And then that guy said, define an election. During the Civil War, it came down to a group of people decided who was president. they still had an election. Technically, they had votes,
Right.
but these people got together in a room,
Yeah.
a few amount of people, and decided.
Right.
So
You're president. Not it. Not it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd be that one. I'd be like, no, I'm not.
yeah, right.
Fuck you people. Yeah.
I think it was Civil War.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if the government was to suppress the election process.
Oh no, this is this guy's point. You're still going to go vote, but does your votes actually matter?
No. No. That's what my wife
But
says all the time to me,
Yeah.
because she'll be like, well, it doesn't matter what you vote in, because we live in a red state. So you can vote whatever you want to be, but the electoral vote's going to be for Republican, right?
Right.
And I'm like,
Well,
okay.
that's true.
Yeah, I know. So I think a lot of people are like that. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
but-
fuck it, I ain't
but-
wasting my time standing up there. You know?
Well, I vote, but I'm saying, yes, that's probably true for the presidential election. But I would say the president's not a dictator or a king. So it's not like to go vote is more like controlling your local politics more than anything. That's where people need to
Right.
really get involved.
Yeah.
Because I mean, your sheriff, your your
City council.
Yeah.
Like
All that.
everything. Mayor.
right school board.
Yeah. Technically, all that really matters.
Yeah,
Like,
that matters more than anything, actually.
now, especially
Well,
nowadays,
I-
you want
well,
fucking okay, 'cause me personally, whatever. People can do whatever the fuck they want. Obviously, it's a free country. Do whatever. My kids are personally not gonna be involved in drag
Queen stuff.
drag queen story time or whatever. It's not gonna happen. But anyway, so yeah. That's where you need to get involved locally and be like, what the, like, you know, people
Yeah.
need to be like, fuck that. We don't want that. Okay, we'll yank our kids out of here. We'll go to another school.
Right.
Then your whole school will be fucked. Good luck. Wouldn't that be crazy?
I did have a talk with my wife about, because she works for the school,
Yeah.
yesterday about like school choice and all that, and she said, well, that would be good if there was actually good schools out there that were like, doing what she said was, if they applied the same standards to these homeschooled kids and everything that they do us, then that would be a good thing. But they don't. So whenever she gets one that comes in that's from like a
Homeschool.
homeschool or something,
Probably behind.
yeah, a lot of times around here anyway, I'm saying
Right.
they're behind because they just don't want to go to school, pretty much, or their parents don't want them to go to school because,
Indoctrination or whatever.
well, or they're just like,
Fuck school. You need to work.
no, they're just they don't want them to go to school because they get in trouble all the time.
Oh,
So they don't
well,
have to
yeah,
deal with
there's
that.
Yeah.
So
I don't think taking them out and making them non-sociable is going to help.
I wouldn't think so.
You know, because once they get out in the world,
Mhm.
they're going to be surrounded by people.
Right. But yeah, if they would hold the same standards, then that would be a good thing. I don't know if the way she explained it to me, I was actually thinking the school choice and all that was a good thing, but after I talked to her about it, and I didn't know that they didn't hold the same standards to other places.
Right.
Like and then if you want to go to a private school, it costs more money to go there than it would public school anyway.
Yeah, you'd be basically probably buying a car every year.
She said some of them are even more than college tuition.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's nuts. That's way nuts.
Yeah.
Look, this is the only reason. So a little bit on that situation. the choice of school shit or whatever.
Right.
I thought it was a good thing as far as like, because it used to be like, oh, you lived in this district, right? And your school was shit there. You weren't allowed to go to the better school if you had a, if your parents could drop you
Yeah,
off.
but they
or whatever.
changed that. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they changed that. So now, like, you can pretty much pick the school you want right now.
Yeah.
But there's not really a good, like around here anyway, there's not a good option for a, a smaller school or you know what I'm saying. It's not, there's not a,
no, not
that's
for,
that's not a public school is what I'm
right.
saying. I mean, you could like,
but there is for elementaries is what I'm saying.
oh yeah.
Because our kids went over here
Right.
to this school,
Uh-huh.
and I mean, they could have went to whatever elementary or whatever.
Right.
But I mean, we just thought this was a better thing,
This
smaller group.
usually this one's not the one that's close to here. It's not. It anyway. In the past, anyway, it's always been a good school. I don't know.
I mean, seems to be. I mean, we've never had any trouble or anything.
Right.
Oh well. Time will tell, because they'll all end up in the normal school anyway, like the average
Yeah.
school anyway.
Yeah, middle school, high school. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing back when my oldest son was just getting ready to start school or whatever. They kept wanting, like, his mom kept wanting to put him in fucking, like, a Catholic fucking school, right?
Right.
We're not Catholic, one. But for him to go there, he has to take the faith or whatever, right?
Oh,
Like, that's part of the thing. Like, if he goes there, then he has to attend
right.
all the church shit and all that.
Mhm.
And I was like, you're gonna change to be a Catholic? Pay way more money for him to go there. And then you know what? He's gonna go through K through 6 in the town that this was in, K through 6. And then once you get out of 6th, you're going to junior high with all the other kids that went to regular school.
Right.
No sense.
I don't know. There's something probably. Well, I don't know. You can't. Well, anyway, the whole thing about school choice was the government's wanting to take the money that they pay for a student in public school and give it to the parents so they can send their kid to any school they want.
Oh, I got you.
So in that situation, you know how many people around here would just take the money and,
Oh, well, yeah. For sure, yeah. Well, I mean, it's my birthday. I can be honest as I want. Fuck everybody. When COVID came,
Right.
I was still working, right? So was my wife. She
Right.
was still working. We still have all these children, but now they're home.
Mm-hmm.
There's no place to send them. You know what I mean? So a lot of the time my wife would stay home, but our oldest is old enough,
Right.
he knows what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, fuck. Now I forgot where I was going with that again.
They didn't learn nothing, is what you're getting at?
No, what I'm saying is, working like I was working, because we didn't stop. It wasn't like it slowed down or anything for us. By the time you get home, dude, an hour away from where you live, you drive home, and then the last thing you want to do is come in and go through a bunch of homework
Right.
and be like, nope. What the fuck is this? I don't even know what that is. Here, I can't help you with that. Ask your teacher.
Yeah, I mean, that was bad on a lot of people. And really, the kids suffered more than anybody.
Yeah, for no reason. Everybody got it anyway.
Yeah.
Really pisses me off. The whole thing pisses me off.
Well, I get it.
You know why? Because it was a wolf cry.
Right.
Now, next time, nobody's going to do anything. Everybody's going to be like, fuck you.
Did you hear
And
that?
it's probably gonna be something awful.
On that point, did you hear there was a MERS version of COVID?
No.
Yeah, evidently there was one. There was one. At least I heard of at least one person in some other country, wasn't the United States, that a MERS version, and they said it was. They said it was less likely to transmit than the regular COVID, but the death rate was like way higher, like almost 30% or something.
Perfect. Let that loose. Let that baby go in the atmosphere. Go ahead. Get you one of them big giant, I mean, the huge ones, industrial size fans. Okay, and just stand at the back of it. Fucking let that shit blow onto the wind. Something's gonna. I believe that something is going to end up happening in our lifetime. That's gonna be fucking awful. Awful.
What do you mean, Trump getting elected?
No.
I'm just teasing. That's what most people would think, right?
Yeah. It's fuck. It's such a big fucking circus. You know what I mean? There's something going on, and I don't know what the fuck it is. It's driving me crazy though. There's too many theories out there of what's going on, but it has to obviously be something. Dude, they had to have been. They brought back aliens. Now they're having hearings on aliens and actually having like real personnel people testify about seeing the shit and all this stuff. And it's like,
Yeah, I know. I was listening.
and
to
you know what?
something.
No, everybody's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck aliens.
I know.
No one cares. We're so jaded from COVID. We're like, I don't. Good.
They could probably release the JFK documents, and then probably nobody would care about that.
There we
either.
go. There's yeah, no shit. There's a new theory. There won't be an election. Aliens are going to come down and tell us how fucking stupid we are. And then they're going to take over, and we're just going to have to do what they say. There we go.
Well, I haven't seen any evidence yet.
I mean, me personally, no. I mean, me personally, UFOs, I mean, they've been talked about our whole fucking lives and before our lives, right?
Right.
UFO, it's like Sasquatch. I'll send UFO up there, blah, 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 right? Well, now the government's saying it's fucking, yep, it's real. Okay, well,
They're not really saying it's real.
yeah, they're saying they have
They're saying
unidentified flying objects
right.
that are not from humans.
Right.
Well, what the fuck does that mean? Well, that's fine.
Could be anything. But not only that, they also said, what was it? Non-human, some
Biological, whatever.
biological, non-human biological pilot or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got
what
the
could that
pilot,
be?
too.
That could be anything. It could be, like somebody said, it could be a leaf. It could be just a computer.
Yeah. Might just be a computer from the future.
Or it just might not be.
From another planet.
It might not. It might just be. I don't know.
It might be
a
fucking horse shit.
Somebody
Who
said.
knows?
Somebody said a cat in a balloon would be the same thing the guy's describing. A non-human pilot.
Oh, I got like a monkey,
Right.
like a monkey that we
Or
shot to
something,
space. or
right.
whatever. Yeah.
So
Who fucking knows, man?
So technically, he's probably not lying, but it's getting spent to where it sounded like it's.
You know what? I'm gonna
aliens.
believe that there's like something like that. When I go out on my deck and I see some fucking crazy shit in the sky, and I go, "Holy shit!" and then I go back in. Okay,
Okay.
that's when I'll believe it.
Right.
I mean, why now start fucking talking about it? Should have talked about it 20 years ago when the shit was like super popular. You know what I mean? Then they're going to wait another, 70, 80 fucking years, and then they're going to tell, our great-great-grandchildren, like, yep, here he is.
What?
Sasquatch, we've been hiding him from you.
Right. But No, I mean, I'm just like the stealth bomber, right?
Right.
For example, was built in the 70s or something,
Right.
and it wasn't public until the 90s.
Right.
And so I'm just saying the stuff that they have now is probably way more advanced, and they're just, I think this is all just a smoke screen for,
I think the whole shebang that's going on is a smoke
Right.
screen for something.
but I did listen to this one guy, and he talked to a actual senator or something, he said,
Yeah.
and this was his own story, and he asked him if do we have, he said, do we have technology to I think he was mentioning a story to him. Anyway, it was pretty much anti-gravity thing that he was asking him about.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, I can't answer that. Or he said, I can't tell you about that. Or his words were not that. It was like, you're not, you don't have the clearance to know that or something.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that. You know, something like that.
Well, I mean, technically, gravity is only a theory. Still.
Okay.
It's still called the theory of gravity.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's weird that it's still phrased that way.
Right.
I think it's odd. Like, why the fuck didn't they change that?
Man, this one dude, he's way out there. He was talking about how,
That has to be causing something. Something has to cause that.
yeah. But he was way out there. He was talking about, well, if you move in a linear speed, it could take away, I don't know, it could take away the gravity from, I don't know, it'd be something.
Fucking weird.
He
Some
was
sci-
talking some nonsense. I didn't even understand it, but.
Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen?
Or who knows what they even have now.
Yeah. Wonder if that's even real, Randy. You think this is real? The old desk? Or is it only there because I want it to be there? The Matrix. No, I'm just kidding.
What if we are in AI and say AI creates another AI that's even better?
Right. Dude.
And then, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's something to think about.
It might
I
be.
guess.
Who knows? Shit's going to get weird, I think. I mean, it just keeps getting weirder. It's not getting any better. You know what I mean? And next year's going to, I'm telling you, next year's going to be fucking crazy, dude. Especially, why are they canceling all the shit already? Like, why? Is there a
What?
new pandemic coming?
What are they talking about? What can't?
They're not doing the debate things and all that.
Oh,
you
well,
know.
the Republicans are going to have them. I think the first Republican debate's next month. But
I don't even care about that. I want to fucking see what both sides have to say.
yeah,
And they're like, nah. Why are they like, nah, we're not doing it? Is it because they already know something? Like, no point. Aliens are coming.
it could be either that or I don't know. The main theory is that they just don't they don't have anything to gain from it. The ones
Well,
that don't
no,
want to do
shit, because they don't have brains. You ask them the most simplest question, they can't answer the question at all. None. Except fucking RFK Jr. You know, he can give you an answer. Everybody else,
You know, Trump's not going to. I have heard he's not going to the Republican debate, the first one anyway.
Well, he should.
I'm just saying.
And fucking Biden's a little piece of shit ass ought to be up there too.
Well, for the Democrat,
Everything. Yep, lay it up there. They all should have to do it. Even the president needs to get up there. That way he can get his ass handed to him real bad.
well, that's what the thing is. They don't want to get their ass handed to them.
It's gonna. This whole thing is
I tell you what, if RFK can get some more support, a little bit more support, I don't see how they can avoid a debate.
right. Well, that's the thing. He didn't have any big time backers. You know, like corporate, like huge.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean-
but
I mean, that's what he said during
right.
his little ad thing.
Well, that's true, but
So if that's not true, he's a liar.
well,
And
I'm just saying. I
fuck
don't know.
'em all
Who
then.
knows?
right.
I don't believe anything anyway.
Yeah, I don't either. Takes too long to get simple things done. That's what drives me crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're gonna make it illegal to kill people. Now we gotta have a law thing about this fucking thing just for that one law. It's like, what the fuck? Don't kill anybody. That's the law. Period. It just drives me nuts. Why everything is so paperworkish.
Paperwork.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. Everything's about fucking like everywhere you go though, you know what I mean? Like even when you buy some like a fucking fountain pop, it's like, do you have an account with us? It's like, no. You want to put it in your email? No. Would you like to have an account? No. No. I want you to ring that shit up and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want to belong to every fucking group in America, okay? Shit. It drives me crazy. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And yes, it's partly me of why the malls might be closing is because I don't like going there anymore and having to deal with all these questions.
Well, if you go to CVS, you get that big long receipt that's about.
Yeah. It's like,
3
there,
feet
well,
long.
there's a whole fucking tree.
Yeah.
I want a whole tree for me to, what? I can save 1% on fucking something I'm not going to buy anyway. Makeup
Right.
or something. It's like, what the fuck?
Tampons.
Yeah. I might need those. World keeps going like it is. I might need some.
Yeah.
They might work decently for when you shit your pants. I don't know. But they make we can get some Depends in here. Just in case. If the world gets that bad, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going to be happening, but. Okay, which would you rather do? Survive, right? Survive and fucking have to live like The Walking Dead, but like the real Walking Dead, not the fucking TV show where everything's perfect, basically. They just lose a few people along the way. Or live the way the government exactly wants you to live. Or you just get incinerated by a flash nuke, like a
Might be better just to go out.
just get nuked. Just like, hey, we're over here. Shoot us. It would be fucked up.
I know we talked about this on the phone, I think, but not on the show. But the other day at work, one of the girls was talking, and she said that she does a side job, like part-time job at a law firm.
Yeah.
She's like a I don't know, some kind of clerk or something
Right.
or whatever. But anyway, she said she left one of her coworkers a note, and then she asked him if he got the note. And he said, yeah, but I can't read it. I don't know how to read cursive. So I'm saying here, not too, actually right now, probably we could even have our own secret code.
We were talking about this on
Yeah,
the phone.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We'll have our secret language people.
Yeah.
Cursive. No one will know what the fuck you're talking about.
We'd drive stick shifts. Nobody would steal our cars.
Nope.
What was the other one?
All you'd have to do nowadays, I believe, is just unhook the battery. And then they'd be like, fucking doesn't work. Go on to the next one.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not kidding. It'd be that easy, I think.
Secret society.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude.
You know, there's a lot of ancient writings poems and stuff like that that are written in cursive.
Yeah. Well, our Declaration of Independence is written in cursive.
Is it in cursive?
Mm-hmm. It's more like script.
Right.
But yeah, it's in cursive. 100%. Yeah.
Well,
We used to be proper. Now we're fucking pieces of shit. We're just like,
Oh well.
bam.
You have to
And
have
now
a-
we don't even have to do that. We can just be like, hey, AI, I need you to write this for
Right.
me.
Yeah.
It's going to be so, dude, it's finally happening, Randy. This next generation are going to be fucking dumb. I'm telling you. Because that's how it's going to be.
Well,
Nobody's going to know how to do nothing.
if you teach your kids right, or your grandkids, or whatever, maybe not, but it'll be funny though. One guy was saying, it was kind of a interesting conversation. They were talking about if you could take like the Neuralink or whatever and go into your own reality, would you do it? And like he was saying, I don't know if this is true or not, but he was saying most conservatives would probably opt out of that.
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it either, but I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call myself technically conservative, but I wouldn't do it. But there's going to be a lot of people that would.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man.
And then here's his thing though. What he was saying is, here's what you would have. You'd have the people who are more conservative leaning, actually doing things in real life,
Right.
running the government and everything, and then
It would be crazy.
and then most of the other, like the liberals or whatever, would be in the matrix or whatever, or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
hooked on AI or whatever. So
I'm not kidding, dude. Idiocracy is coming, fellas. It's going to be here before we know it, and then we're all going to be like, holy shit, what are we doing? How are we supposed to function in this world? You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, there's still like I was getting at. I think there's still going to be some people out there that's still going to do real things.
No, yeah, well, there have to be.
Well, there would definitely
Those would be the people that have fucking normal common
right.
sense brains. Like, they'll be the ones that are actually, like, you know,
Yeah.
doing shit, while the other ones are just running around like fucking idiots. It's gonna be strange. We'll probably be to a cashless society by then. We'll be government probably have control of all your money.
Right.
And then they'll say, "Here you go. Feed your family on this $10 voucher."
Either that or it'll be like, who, you know, whenever you're born, like the new baby that's born is going to be assigned a job, and that's what they're going to have to do.
Yeah, like in North Korea.
Right.
That's how they do
I
it.
think we talked about that before.
Did we?
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah. Yeah, it's like your social status, basically.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Bat call.
Yep, sorry.
Or bat phone.
Bat phone. Yeah. Now I fucking lost my train of thought.
You should turn your phone off.
I know it. But I'm just saying, we're watching how people are coming up in the workplace now is just weird to me. It's foreign. It really is. It's just foreign. Like, no one cares. You know what I mean? No one gives a shit. It's just very strange. It seemed like when I was younger, like, everybody cared about their fucking, like, they really wanted to do a good job and fucking, you know. Now it's
Yeah.
kind of just like,
I,
wing it, hurry up, get the fucking thing
where I
done.
work, so far I haven't noticed any of that, like what you're talking about. But I mean, there's a lot of other options for kids now, and that make, you know, they can go to these other places and make just as much or more money doing something that's not as physical or,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the problem with trades now, too, is these trades are having to start these fucking people that know nothing out at like $20 an hour
Right.
to compete, you know what I mean? And then it's like, what the fuck? You know, and then you got a lot of older people that's done it their whole life, and they're like, you know, they bump them up to like, you know, maybe a few more dollars or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dude, what the fuck? You know how long it took me to get to that? You know what I
Right,
mean?
no kidding.
You know, and then the young generation has to hear that and then be like, oh, that sucks. You know what I mean? They don't
Right.
care. It's great. This world's just falling apart, and we're just watching it. It's gonna end up being a fucked up shit
I don't
show.
know. They, you know, they probably talked about that before. Like other generations have said the same thing. I mean, I guess whenever the printing press came out, there was a 30-year war after that.
Really?
I guess.
Oh.
So
Bad news bears. I don't know, man.
well,
think,
this is that's what I've heard.
right.
I don't know.
Well, I wonder how big of a shitstorm it's going to be next year. I'm anxious. What if Michelle Obama does run for president?
I don't think she's going to.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unless, well, that's my opinion. I don't think she's going to, but I know there's a lot of people saying that.
Right.
The only thing is they, I mean, they might talk her into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Eventually, if everybody keeps saying that. So, I don't think she really wants to. You know, her husband would probably run everything if she did get elected. But technically, maybe he's running things right now. I don't know.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, maybe Mike's running it. Oh, Michelle, sorry.
That's Michael.
Michael. Oh, yeah, Michael. Me and Michael. Yeah. Little slip of the tongue there, huh, bud?
More than once.
Yeah, more than once. And then there's those videos, dude, of her dancing, and it looks like a dick's like
You know what,
swaying in
though?
her pants. It's
I
just like,
know.
oh my god.
I don't know
If
about
that's
that.
true, I'd fucking lose my mind.
I don't think it's true, but you know, he could have been reading off a teleprompter and just messed up.
Maybe. I thought he was looking down. Though.
I mean, the funny thing is whatever Joe Biden says, nobody even cares how he messes up now because he
No.
does it every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah, it's like, oh, Triscuits for Grandpa. Triscuits for Grandpa.
Did you hear where he
So
said?
what?
Did you hear where he said that we cured cancer or he cured cancer?
Yeah. I cured cancer. Oh, you did? Huh, haven't heard it. Haven't heard about that. Yeah. He's fuck. Just blows my mind, like all the lying, like not like deep fucking lies or anything, just stupid fucking lies that doesn't even benefit him for lying.
Well, when he said that, I don't think it was a lie. I think he
He was
was
a truck driver and a coal miner.
well, that stuff's lies. But when he said that, I think he was, you know, in his old brain thinking, because he ran on that he was going to be the president that cured cancer.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think that's why he was trying to mention that, you know,
That dude couldn't
they were
cure
trying
shit.
they were trying to cure cancer, or you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They
They're
were-
like, you're not going to do shit at all. Your administration sucks. You guys are doing all the wrong things. Yeah, you should cure cancer. Quit sending all the money over to Ukraine. Research fat and cancer.
Somebody said after he said that, one guy said, well, it was a little too late for Bo, wasn't it?
Oh, shit.
I didn't even.
Busted.
I didn't even mean to say that, but
Shots fired
it was-
from Randy.
I didn't say it. It was somebody else. But
Right. Oh my God. All right, party people. We're gonna take a break real quick, just because that was the best ending of the first half. That was great. So when we come back, I'll play another clip for you. I think it's just strange, but whatever. We'll explain it, and you'll hear it when we get back. And then we'll figure it out from there. I'm Sean.
yeah, I'm Randy.
This is Rule America. Hello. I'm Shawnee Sean.
Hi, I'm Randy Rand.
This is Rural America Podcast. You're listening to your favorite podcast for rural comedy, political comedy, comic comedy, and all other comedy. Right, Randy?
And sometimes not comedy.
No, sometimes crybaby stuff. But, you know, you can't be funny every day.
Right?
So, are we getting excited, party people? Have you been enjoying the show this year, I hope? I never know if you guys are or not. We never hear from you. Losers. No, I'm just kidding. Just teasing. We're getting emails. We are just being crappy about our response times. But it happens here, doesn't it?
It's a two-man operation, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, no doubt. It's pretty good for two-man operation.
Not too bad. Yeah.
We look pretty fancy here. Like we know what we're doing.
Put on my coat and tie.
Yeah, no doubt. Tighten up my tie. All right, party people, we're going to give a shout out to all of our listeners out there. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's give a shout out to United States, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Canada, Brazil, Thailand, Singapore, Ireland, Israel, Bangladesh, Sweden, the Netherlands, Jamaica, Italy, Mexico. Your guys' flags look exactly the same except for the thing in the middle, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Anyway, Poland, Philippines, Australia, Belgium, Norway, Indonesia, Uruguay, Japan, Taiwan, Hungary, Russia. Hey! Shh. Can't say that too loud. Dominican Republic and Portugal, Republic of Lithuania, and Denmark. Thank you all so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the support. And I would like to shout out Lake Cumberland Speedway. Their website is lcspeedway.net. And you better hurry for this one, July 2nd. They're having Summer Nationals, dirt cars, super late models, $5,000 to win. Pro late models, open wheel modifieds, hobby stocks, and four-wheel drive. Okay, on the 8th, July 8th, Championship Points Night. They're off on the 15th. On the 22nd, they're having Pro Late Model Special. And on July 29th, Paul Evans Memorial. And then, looks like they're off until August 26th. And they're having the 12th annual Harold Hardgrove Memorial. $12,000 to win.
Okay, well, it looks like I need to enter my car in that.
There you go. Just take the windows out.
The old Kia.
It's all-wheel drive,
Thanks
right?
to Brian.
You could go in the four-wheel drive.
Our friend from Lake Cumberland Speedway.
Right?
And also our friend from Don Kia in Somerset, Kentucky.
Oh,
Hi-yo.
Shout out to Brian.
Shout out to Triple Crown Wrestling. You can see them at tcw.com, or you can find them on YouTube, or you can find them on Facebook, or you can find them in Kentucky, or you can find them in wrestling on AIM TV. How about that, cowboys and girls? Get out there, watch some DDTs. You know, all the good shit. Jumping off the ropes, flipping, acrobatics, stuff I can't do. I'll break my neck. Watch all that shit. Getting crazy. Make sure you follow their pages. Get them while you can.
Remember last time you tried to make a flip?
Yeah, it wasn't so
That
good.
wasn't too good, was it?
It's kind of like the time I was cooking hamburgers and I slipped.
Oh, yeah. You had turtle burgers.
Yeah. That's how shit is. Roll America. All right, let's give a shout out to Dudney Welding and Repair. That's our good friend Matthew's welding repair out in Iowa.
Yeah, shout out to Matthew.
All right, that's it. Good night. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I need to use the restroom anyway.
Got a shit?
No, I'm holding it in. I like to do that at home. I like the home field advantage on that
I like
one.
doing it right in my pants. But anyway, party people, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Randy, where can you find us?
On Spotify, Anchor, YouTube,
iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio,
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
all-
Facebook.
Anywhere you can get your podcast.
Go join our Facebook, losers. Okay? And our TikTok now. Ooh, we finally did it.
Yeah, we don't have our website anymore.
Nope. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm just... that was probably the shittiest impression ever. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. See, that's the shit I miss. Being young.
Yeah.
That's when times were cool. Now they're fucking weird. I'm never going to get over it, dude. And you know why? The world that I grew up with and that I knew from my life since 83 all the way to 2020 was that way. And then it shifted. And it's never going to be like that again. It's strange. I still find it weird.
Dude, I remember going to when we went to see my grandparents in Kentucky, like the main town was like 45 minutes away. Driving, taking my great-grandparents to the store, driving in an old, like a 60s model car,
Right.
no air conditioning, no nothing. And then they left me in the car whenever they they went into the store.
Yeah. See ya. We'll be back, Randy. Okay.
I just remember daggone it, you did it again.
Dude, is this for rare?
For rare.
Is this for rare?
No, I remember the flies would be dead in the back, in the window, the back
Oh, yeah.
window, Anyway, you've watched Wheel of Fortune,
did.
right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Did you ever notice? I don't know how it became such a noticeable thing for me, but whenever somebody asks for a tea, either they have none or the majority of the time there's two teas.
Real?
Yeah. You never
No, I
noticed
didn't-
that?
No, I didn't. I have to pay attention.
Two teas. That's what.
You want to hear how
Let's
fucked up?
watch Vanna go turn those.
Dude, I was just getting ready to say something about that. So instead, when I first seen it, when I was as a teen or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
You think that I'd be looking at Vanna White, which I was, right?
Mhm.
But at the time, I was like, all because she's fucking sexy, she's getting paid bank to walk over and go,
Yeah.
and she was spinning them back then.
Yeah, back then. She was
But
spinning.
now it's a fucking touchscreen.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit. I can't do that. And not even me, but if you take a really good looking fucking man, nobody's gonna give him that job up there. Like, boop. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. Hollywood, right?
Well, they might now. They might do it now.
Yeah. You could identify as a woman.
Yeah, that. Oh my God, could you fucking imagine, dude? This is what I'm saying. This is where we're going. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have like Revolutionary War era movies with like fucking trans people in them, like they were just like it was normal back then. Like, no,
Well, good for them if they do it.
you can't take time period pieces and fuck with them. Like that's how it was then. Leave it alone.
But like you were talking about the last time, why are they trying to change everything? Why can't they just make up their
Make
own
up
new
your
story?
own story, you piece of shit losers. AI's getting smarter. Have them write you one about something crazy. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, come the fuck on. Quit redoing stuff. It's very annoying.
It's pretty annoying.
And I'm not saying just with the Disney stuff. They've remade some movies that suck ass. They try to, revitalize it and make it better, which I get. The special effects and stuff are way better now than they were back then, but you're still fucking up a classic. Don't do it.
Right.
Don't mess with it.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Did you see Did you watch that thing I sent you about Jason Aldean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
so
know what the big deal is here.
Well, then we have this going. There's another.
know.
There's
Another
another
one.
fucking distraction. Yeah. I mean, it's basically what we've been talking about this whole time, and Semi Famous turned it into a song.
Right.
Good job.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Like you're not going to come here and start some stupid shit. People just aren't going to do it. Like, not saying they have anything against anybody. We just don't want to deal with that stupid shit. We want to live our lives and fucking live our rural America dream and fucking leave us alone.
Yeah.
We don't need people marching down the street here, okay?
Well,
Not even parades. I don't even like them fucking things.
You don't like a parade?
Fuck no.
Um,
It's like I'm forced to be in a protest I don't want to be in. That's what I feel like a parade is. I'm like, fuck. Who cares?
well, I wouldn't say that. A parade normally is like just celebrating whatever parade it is, celebrating that. But you don't. I mean, you don't have to go to it.
That's right. I don't. And I won't. But people can go to them if they want to. I don't care. Doesn't bother me if you like parades.
Well, we have a Memorial Day parade every year here.
Yeah. Well, where I'm from, they have a St. Patrick's Day parade every year. Yeah, I didn't go to that either. I just didn't.
Uh-oh.
Like,
You had to
Yeah.
turn in your Irish card, didn't you?
no, dude, I don't give a fuck about standing on a street corner, watching people throw candy on the street.
All right.
I don't want any fucking candy.
Well, I don't know.
Damn it.
Well, anyway, I was going to say about Jason Aldean thing. People's griping, complaining about that for no reason, really.
Yeah,
But
a bunch of people that probably don't even like country music.
yeah, most of them,
You know.
But they never say anything about the rap songs that comes out that actually tells you they're committing violence.
Well, we're in a different time. They used to, back in the day, remember? Like when NWA was out, first came out and stuff, they tried to shut them up. All
They
their,
tried to.
yeah, that didn't work.
Well, Ice Cube came out with F the Police.
yeah. Well, technically the police were been fuckheads back then. Some of them. A lot of them, probably. I wasn't there, so I don't technically know.
I don't either. I never had a bad. Well, I had one. I would say was the guy definitely had an attitude, but I mean, he gave me a ticket, but
What?
yeah. But anyway,
What's his name and badge number? Huh? What is it? let me ask you something. You seen these fucking videos of these people? Okay. Now listen, people. I don't agree with this at all. If this is what you want to do, fucking great. Go for it. I don't think it's going to end well. It's just not normal. That's been going on my whole life. These fucking people are rolling down the window like that far when cops come up.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they're like, can you roll down your window a little further so I can hear you better? And they're like, nope, I don't have to. It's just like, just fucking roll it down, dude.
Yeah,
Why do you want to purposely stir some shit? Like, that's my right said I don't have to. Yeah, dude. But if I came up to your fucking window because we just got in an accident, you would roll down your fucking window. You know what I mean? I'd be like, holy shit. I don't know. I think people purposely fuck with the law sometimes. And especially nowadays because there's video cameras everywhere, so they try to think it's like, you know, I'm going to go viral with this.
Right. That's one thing, probably.
You know, fuck you. I don't have to roll down. You can't arrest me for saying fuck you. Well, I don't have to do nothing. You know?
Right.
You know how frustrating that is? Dude, a cop is a regular fucking person.
Right.
On the other side. Could you imagine some dude, but you're not a cop, and they're fucking doing that, like talking shit to you?
Right.
You know? And you're fucking geared up.
Dude, I remember my brother was telling me this story that he was coming into town. He was, you know, like in another town or something, working or something like that. Anyway, he had a bunch of beer cans in the back of his truck, like empty beer cans.
Yeah.
And he
Open container.
He was coming back, and cop pulled him over, and he said he just got out of his truck, and you know you can't do that either anymore.
Fuck no.
But he said he just got out of his truck, and he was just leaning against the bed or whatever, and the cop goes, "You been drinking today?" And he goes, "No." That has been in there for a while. But, I mean, he ended up letting him go or whatever. Didn't even give him a ticket or anything.
Right,
But
not now.
I don't know, man. It's hard telling now.
Yeah. I'm not trying to fuck with cops nowadays.
No.
You know, there's too many. That's what I'm saying. There's too many people trying to get aroused for videos
Right.
and making all cops on edge. I'm sure, like, dude, I'm not fucking.
That's what I'm
with you.
saying. That's what I was getting ready to say is, yeah, with all the other stuff that's happened, you know, in the recent past,
Right.
They're on edge anyway, I think.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Okay. This is what I'm trying to get at. What if you, at your normal fucking job, whatever you do, say you're a press operator, right? And you got a guy who gives you material, right? Well, material guy ain't doing his fucking job, and you run out of material, and then your fucking guy, your boss, fucks screaming at you because this guy fucked you, right?
Right.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just doing their job, and then you're like, nope, far enough. I'm not rolling it down. Why'd you pull me over? If I'm just saying, you're gonna blow people's shit, even regular people. Just not a good idea. Especially fucking a cop, dude.
I just try to move through life without as much drama as I can.
Yeah. Drama's always where the shit really rolls downhill, isn't it?
Yeah. Man, I didn't realize the other day, I got to thinking about it. And a few years ago, which it was a few years after we moved into where I live now.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, the electric company changed out my meter for a smart meter. And I mean, I remember them talking about it back in whenever they were going to do it. And they were just saying that it was going to be where the guy doesn't have to pull up in your driveway and actually get out of the car and read the meter. It would just be.
Yeah.
But then I got thinking about it. They can control my electric
Yeah. We'll just shut it off now.
if they want to.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I just thought of this the other day. I don't know. Well, I didn't think about that back then.
Yeah, the meter readers used to have come up in your yard,
Yeah.
scan their thing. Yeah. Now it's just nothing. It's
They
crazy.
just drive by, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe even they just get it online. Who knows?
Well, the good thing is they can't shut my water off
No, they can't.
or
Shut,
yours.
they can't shut our water off. But
If we
They
don't
can
have electric, then we don't have any water.
that's true.
Basically,
hmm
fucking losers. Isn't that nuts?
Especially whenever I, never even thought about it for my own self. But those like Ring doorbells and the even those Siri things, or not Siri, but what's the other one? The Google.
Oh yeah,
Those things.
Alexa.
Yeah, those things. I mean, okay. There's been people that gone to jail because of those things.
Right, hold on. I got to do something real quick because I know some people listen through their web browsers and stuff, like a computer. Right, Alexa, play 1970s porn music. I just wanted to fucking do that. I wonder how many people have Alexa that listen to this, and it's gonna kick on. So that's good. Hope it does.
Well, anyway, the thing records like not just when you talk to it, like
No, all the time. It's like
all
our
the
phones.
time. Yeah,
They're just constantly recording anything you say.
people that gone to jail over it before, and they didn't even know it was recording.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that fucked? Be cautious. You gotta be cautious.
And the Ring doorbells is another thing.
Yeah.
I think they're online all the time too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So,
It's crazy. It's weird, dude.
but anyway, about the meters, I remember hearing a story about how in I forget which state it was. I can't remember if it was Texas or California or somewhere. They were actually, it might have been California, but they were actually shutting people's electric off
Yeah.
during parts of the day or something.
Well, right now they're asking fucking EV, electric vehicle owners, to please, not be charging their cars that much because of power grid issues.
Right.
But we're going all electric.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That's so good.
Yeah, we talked about that before, but those smart thermostats too. Those are not
That's
good.
why I don't have any.
They're not good either.
They're shit anyway, dude. They're shit. Dude,
I never had one that you could connect to online.
dude, there's some out there, yeah, that you can control when you're away from your home.
Right.
All this dumb shit, dude. But when something goes wrong, dude, it's fucked. You know what I mean? You're fucked. And these things aren't cheap. They're like $500-$600 fucking thermostats or more. Fuck those things. I just want one that goes boop 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 boop, and I'm done.
All right.
Yeah.
I still have the dial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's probably a lot.
Slide it.
Yeah, it's probably a lot more efficient. Well, so corporations, right? When they build a company building, there's a lot of buildings now. This is how fucked up shit is. They pay all this extra money for all this shit to go to one thing, one board that controls everything, right? But this board is controlled by another company that might be in India or somewhere.
Right.
Like, what? Just push the fucking button, man.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. My goodness. I don't know what is going on. I'm serious. That would blow my fucking mind to have to pay. I'd be like, oh, well, we're not. We're going all back to dials.
Right. That's the plan, or that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Shoot, according to Alex Jones, not only are they coming after your gas stove, they also want to ban gas-powered generators, like small gas-powered generators. I don't know what construction companies are going to do.
They're so fucking stupid. Or yeah, they're going to be screwed. What about these giant generators that, charge the cars up for these idiots that believe they're helping the earth?
You know what? What if they just started banning solar panels and everything?
I'm telling you, dude, like, there's been a few different.
They just want us
places.
to go back to the 1700s or something.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that thinks like something's gonna happen, and then we're gonna get sent back to like a Stone Age period.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, good.
Oh, it would definitely be a lot rougher, but
Fuck yeah, it would be awful. Really would be awful.
I kind of like air conditioning.
That's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. All right. Hey, fun fact. You ready for this?
What's that?
Ooh, get this one. This is crazy. In 2014, a woman used sperm, from oral sex to get pregnant and successfully sued for child support.
Wow.
Are you fucking kidding?
That is a gold digger to the extreme, right?
I mean, if you're gonna take the time to
Yeah.
suck a dick, which my personal feeling is just no, I wouldn't. So she sucks a dick, keeps the shit in her mouth, and then runs off the bathroom to spit it out and like stuff it in her pussy.
I don't know, man.
Holy fucking weirdness, man. Yeah, that's. Let's just sink that in there for a second. Somebody actually did that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, if they did that, that's messed up. I don't know.
Alright.
Humans are humans, I guess.
Yeah,
They're
I
gonna-
guess. I mean, honestly, dude, humans are into some fucked up shit. Don't let them fucking think you're not. Now, let's not forget we have fucking nut jobs everywhere. Serial killers, fucking shit, man. People do strange stuff. There's a documentary I watched where a dude literally put it out there on the internet that he wanted to chop somebody up and fucking eat them and shit, right? And he said, I'm just looking for volunteers. And this dude volunteered
Are you
and went
serious?
there and got fucked up. Yeah, and then the dude started cutting him up. He ended up
No
going
way.
yes,
that can't be
100% true, dude. Yes, sir. That dude went to prison and everything. But, dude, what the fuck? There's people out there that do this stuff. It just blows my mind. All right, Randy. The World Economic Forum says fashion will be abolished by 2030. Humans, this is what it says. Humans will all wear a uniform.
Well, I wear one anyway to work, but
Yeah, but
I know.
yeah, this one's going to be different.
Well, the ladies would like it probably. They don't have to fuss over whatever they want to wear.
Yeah.
You know what
What
I'm
am I
saying?
going to wear? Your uniform,
Yeah.
period. Won't that be
That's
awesome?
My wife and I've had that conversation before because I have to wear a uniform to work. But
Does that not sound like some Nazi shit?
no, it does. But let me say my story here. But like in the morning, sometimes she'll be just standing in the closet, and I'll just say, you know, what are you doing? She goes, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to wear today to work, and I'll be like, well, it could be worse. You could have to wear a uniform. She goes, I wish I could. So,
Oh, really? So, hey, your wish is going to be granted according to this. 2030, we'll all be wearing it.
2030.
That's because the aliens are going to take over the fashion.
I don't think I'll be wearing a uniform by then. I think I'll be done by then. I hope.
You won't be done being a human.
No, but
This says the humans.
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, you'll be retired from that uniform into a new uniform. There you go. No more fucking Colt shirts.
Well,
No more rural America. Fucking nothing. We're all in uniforms only. Don't look the
You know-
aliens in the eyes. They don't like that. Take it as a threat.
Yeah, they have some weird ideas at the World Economic Forum. That's for sure.
They are nuts. That's what they are.
And I don't know, they're non-elected people.
I don't
Why are they trying to control everything?
because they're weirdos, dude. Here we go.
The New World Order.
Yeah, I'm telling
according to
you.
Alex Jones.
And here's some more strangeness. If you can believe anything can get more strange. Now, the EU looks into blocking out the sun to fight against climate change. The European Union will join an international effort to assess whether deflecting the sun's rays or changing the Earth's weather patterns are viable options for fighting climate change. I'm telling
Is
you guys.
Bill Gates in there?
I'm sure he has something to do with it.
I'm sure.
These people are really they're really poking nature's buttons, dude. And I think it's gonna fucking backfire. Fuck shit all up. Can't mess with nature, dude.
No. I would say it's not a good idea.
Negative. Let's not. So,
What?
you got any news over there, Randy?
No.
None.
Nothing.
Ill prepared today. So, do you think that's what's going on now? It's been pretty fucked up looking the last few days, like hazy.
Yeah, it's
They're
been
trying to block the sun out.
hazy. It could be. I don't know.
Now it's aliens, though. It's not wildfires.
It's not wildfires anymore from Canada. I don't know.
I'm
I
just
know. It was,
saying.
I know. As soon as I walked out the door this morning, it was pretty steamy out.
Yeah. Well, you know what's fucked up, too, is yesterday I went out on the deck first thing in the morning, and it was so hazy you could look right at the sun. Like, right at it. It was just like a dim orange ball. It's fucking strange.
You know, speaking of that, when I was talking to you earlier before I came over here today,
Yeah.
I was telling you the bats were back. So the bats have came back into my barn, and I was trying to get them out. But so normally during the day, if I open up the doors, because they're right on the edge of the doors where
Right.
they're at. So if I open up the doors, they'll fly away. But it took them forever to fly away today.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, because I guess it was so hazy, maybe they didn't, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
wasn't like,
It's fucking looks weird out there. I'm not lying. It's hazy.
it's the government.
Who knows what it is? It's probably It's probably fucking COVID spray or something. I don't know. Who knows what they're spraying out here? Probably looks like I know you guys at home can't see this, but like, you know, because obviously he's smoking cigars, I'm smoking cigarettes. There's like a haze in this room
Right.
where it hits the lights, but that's what it looks like outside. It's like, what the fuck is that mess? I mean, I don't remember any other time I've been able to look directly at the sun, and it looks just like a dim orange ball. It's like, what the fuck is going on there? It's hazy. They're blocking it out, Randy.
I only looked at the sun once. That was during an eclipse.
Yeah, me too. Had to wash my eyes out with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew does it.
Yeah, that's an old Donnie Baker joke right there.
Oh, Donnie Baker.
Yeah, passed away. Damn it.
What was his name? His real name?
Shit. Donnie Baker.
I can't remember.
I can't fucking remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they never hardly ever.
Donnie Baker. Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be missed. That's for sure.
Absolutely. He's a funny dude. Sucks. 52. Not very old either. That's
Right.
crazy. But I mean, you could tell that dude lived like a life on the road, comedian.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
and he a lot of times the other guys that were talking about him were just saying that he was always in character too. Like even when he was signing whatever, doing the meet and greets, signing autographs or whatever.
oh, really?
Yeah, he was still in character. He would still insult everybody. And they all loved it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's like what's that old comedian Don Rickles? Like he was like that. Everybody, it was like a badge of honor to get insulted by him.
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I mean, or
yeah.
whatever.
They said first thing he did when he got to heaven was probably go try to meet Noah, tell him he's got a boat for sale.
Hey, look for a bass boat. Yeah, no shit. True story. State law, right?
State law.
Damn it. Yeah. We're getting old, Randy. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's true.
What are you gonna do? What's that shit you always say to me?
It's a great life if you don't weaken.
Yeah, that's it. Feeling weak. I need we need to start working out's what I need to do. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm gonna go to the gym and fucking start bodybuilding. I mean, just like a workout, doing something.
Right. Yeah. We probably ought to.
Getting fat.
Hey,
fat and weak.
speaking of birthdays,
Yo.
friend of the show, Misty, texted me the other day,
Oh, really?
and she said she's having a birthday party for her husband, Joel,
Yeah.
or our producer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mr. Joel. Yep. Go ahead.
On Saturday at 6:00.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's his 50th birthday, also.
Shit, man.
Or, I don't know if that's his birthday, but they're having the party on Saturday.
Right.
So, you want to go?
No. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to go, but I have a reunion to go to Saturday that I totally forgot about.
Oh,
And then I also have my oldest son coming up here.
okay.
So, no go.
All right, I'll tell her. I'll tell her you got other things you have to do.
Yep. Tell her I appreciate the offer, though.
I think we're going to go for a little bit.
Do what?
I said I think me and my wife's going to go for a little bit.
Party hard?
Nah.
Smoke some crack?
Nah. Just going to go right for the heroin. Straight from Afghanistan.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That might have some fentanyl in there. You might be careful.
Oh, dang it.
Just eat some mushrooms.
All right.
Okay? I'm ready to eat some mushrooms. I want to do that and do a podcast. Should have done that for my 40th birthday.
Dang it.
Ate some shrooms. Had the podcast. Who knows what the fuck we'd be talking about, dude? It'd probably get crazy town. We start talking about, like, shit that's not even happening. Well, I think we do that anyway.
Right.
It'd be way worse, though. We'd probably think aliens are coming down. It'd be bad. Or it'd be great. Who knows?
Well,
Maybe next, maybe when I turn 50, you turn 60. Maybe we'll eat them then. Let's eat shrooms. Nope, you can't. Wait, you'll be retired by then, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Fucking nothing's stopping you then.
If I make it that long.
We'll never come back the same.
Dang it. That's another 10 years. Shoot, my sister will be 70 that year.
Dude, if I could, I would, but I'm never going to be able to. I would go take that ayahuasca.
You know, people who did it make it sound good. I don't know. I'd probably be over in a fetal position somewhere if I did.
Well, did you listen to Ron White? When
Yeah, I heard.
he said he hated it.
Yeah.
Like that
at
first night, yeah. He's like, I had the worst time of my fucking life. He's like, but then the next day it was like, you did it again and it was great. It's like, well, yeah, you just have to get that through the first nightmare. Might be pretty intense.
I think they
don't know.
lower the dose
The second time.
the second. I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I'd do it, but only if somebody was going to be with me.
Right. I don't know. Something to think about.
Whatever. Yeah, we got 10 years. So.
Right.
Might not even be an option then. Might not even the world might be already exploded by then. Or something. Yellowstone. Scientists act like they got a fucking hold on what that thing's doing. I don't think they know shit.
Nah, they don't know.
Do you think we'd know if that thing blew up? Like, or do you think it'd be like everything would just be like, what the fuck? And then it'd kind of be like,
be
what
like
the hell was that?
It'd be like a day or two before we'd get the fallout from it or something.
Do you think we'd feel you think
don't
it'd give
know.
us like some
I have
earthquake?
no idea, man.
I mean, that's going to have to be huge
Yeah.
explosion.
Hmm.
Phew, I don't want to know.
I don't either.
That could be a bad day.
Could you imagine the news? Yellowstone just blows up. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, no shit. That's what it'd be. Yellowstone just blew up. Everybody, see you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be awful. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
I wonder if they'd even cover it. They'd be like misinformation.
It did not blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to know. Whatever happens, happens. How about that?
Right.
You know, I mean, there ain't nothing I can do.
It's just
to
like,
stop
I
the
mean,
shit.
before we had TV, nobody ever predicted the weather before then.
No.
It's
Farmers did.
You just got what you got.
Almanac.
Well, the Farmer's Almanac, yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't technically totally right all the time.
Right.
It got a lot of things right, but it's kind of like Alex Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Dude, I've listened to him. I tried to listen to him, but man, he has so many ads. I know I've complained about it on here before, but he'll
Well,
have an ad, and then when he comes back and is actually talking, he'll be pitching something then too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? He has a lot of money to pay people.
Well, it's true, but not enough, I guess.
I wouldn't want to owe the money he owes.
No,
Holy shit.
but Glenn Beck, he's almost the same way. He's almost as bad. You ever listen to him?
No. The people that have like fucking on, or you know what I mean, or they're really talking good about something, and then they're like, but first, let's
Yeah.
get to this lighter.
Ben Shapiro.
This lighter is
Yeah.
fucking da-da-da. And it's like, dude, fuck your lighter.
Right.
Put a little thing that runs across the bottom of your screen. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like all your advertisement shit. And that way you shut the fuck up and do what you need to do.
Even Rogan is bad. I
Getting
mean,
bad too. I haven't watched him for a while.
I would. It's not as bad as like those other guys because like their shows are like say like for example Alex Jones, it's like over 2 hours long, right? But or maybe it's an hour and a half or something. I can't remember, but probably more. There's more there's probably just as much time for ads as there is him talking about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now the thing I don't like about Rogan is he'll be talking and then it'll just like his ad will just cut right in the middle. Like right in the middle of a conversation.
Right, yeah.
But you can skip through the ads, but then you got to,
Yeah. It fucks shit up.
Yeah, you're like, what's he going to say? Shit.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to say something good.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
It's kind of annoying.
Well, that's why we don't do that stuff here.
Right.
We don't make a podcast. That'd be annoying. Yeah. I wouldn't like that at all.
I like a lot of them. Well, say for example, Jimmy Dore, right? He'll do an ad at the beginning, and then he'll plug his like stand up stuff like at the end.
Yeah.
And then so then that's it. I mean, the rest of the time you're actually listening to him, and there's no ads popping in or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting a lot of happy birthday. You know what I mean?
Right.
On and on and on. Should have just left this thing upstairs, but had some news on it. I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously.
Did you say you had another clip?
Yeah. That's what I was just getting ready to bring up here. So this is okay, we played a clip on here of Candace Owen, right? Talking about slaves and the history of slavery.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. Now Bill Maher is basically saying the same thing or whatever, but I just thought it was funny because like now it's like, you know what I mean? Because he's not a Republican.
No.
He's more left wing.
Yeah, he said he doesn't call himself either one either, but he says he caucuses with the Democrats.
Right. So here we go.
Columbus commit atrocities? Of course. But people back then were generally atrocious. Being woke is like a magic moral time machine where you judge everybody against what you imagine you would have done in 1066, and you always win. Presentism. Yeah, this professor is right. It's just a way to congratulate yourself about being better than George Washington because you have a gay friend and he didn't. But if he was alive today, he would too. And if you weren't alive, if you were alive then, you would. Everybody who could afford one had a slave, including people of color. The way people talk about slavery these days, you'd think it was a uniquely American thing that we invented in 1619. But slavery throughout history has been the rule, not the exception. The Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Greeks, Romans, the Arabs, British, the early Americans. The word slave comes from Slav, because so many Slavic people were enslaved, and they're as white as the Hallmark Channel. Who do you think gathered the slaves from the interior of Africa to sell to slave traders? Africans, who also kept their own slaves. And the capacity for cruelty is a human thing, not a white thing. That's the truth, even though it doesn't jibe with the current narrative. But in today's world, when truth conflicts with narrative, it's the truth that has to apologize.
So, I mean, that's true.
Yeah. He pretty much got it.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting coming from, like, that, more that side or whatever.
He's kind of an outlier. I don't know. He complains about living in California, you know, about how long it takes to do anything there.
Right.
Because the permits and stuff, you have to do inspections, whatever. But he's I don't know. He says he considers himself a true liberal, like a. I mean, he really liked RFK Jr. He said he didn't really agree. He was on his podcast also, I mean, RFK was on Bill's podcast that he does, but he didn't agree with him on a lot of things, or on some things, but he really liked him, and he, you know,
Right.
He also, but he considers himself like more of a Kennedy Democrat or whatever than the New Democrats.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the party has definitely changed.
Something's changed.
Yeah. I just don't know exactly what it is. Probably never know.
It really gets to the heart of what he just said. Just, you know, like, the truth has to apologize now for some reason.
I mean, that's what people think. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And more people care about feelings than facts, and that drives me crazy.
Yeah,
Like, something makes you upset, so, you know, you just it shouldn't be around. It's like, what? But other people enjoy it. Well, that's not right.
you know where this started? When they went after the bullies in school.
Yeah. Dude, there's always been bullies at school.
Always.
And you know what? If you just stand your ground, they'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
It's the kids that just go, you know, give me your lunch money. Here you go. Please. You know, fuck that kid. Hit him in the mouth. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to get beat up. You know what I mean? You're gonna get beat up, but then that's gonna be the end of it. That kid probably won't fuck with you anymore as long as you fight back.
Then you'll probably be friends later on.
Yeah. You know.
That happens more times than not. Well, it used to anyway. I don't know about now.
But now nobody wants to do anything, or you can't do anything.
Right. Well,
Like now, you're supposed to teach your children like you don't ever hit nobody. Well, what if they hit me? No, you go tell teacher, tell principal, or your counselor. But what if he's just pounding on me? You go let them know. That's what happened. Fuck you.
and then he gets probably taken to the whatever prison or the kids prison thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
not prison,
like
but
boys' school
yeah,
shit.
like
yeah. It's just it's yeah. There's been bullies for this beginning of time, I'm sure. You know, so, since the beginning of civilization. How do you think you got kings and shit?
Dude, even chimpanzees have hierarchy,
Fuck yeah, wolves.
right?
Anything that is a group, they always have a hierarchy,
Yeah.
just like humans.
So you just gotta deal with it, I guess.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah, there's. I don't know. Yeah, like I said,
that's what I mean. This weird generation doesn't want a hierarchy. They want to be able to do whatever they want, but somebody
No, they want everybody to be
equal,
equitable.
Sorry, yes. So they want everybody just to sit at home, be handed so much money. They go do whatever they want, and they don't realize like who in the fuck is making the stuff. Oh, well, those people can keep their job. Okay. But they're going to make more? No.
Man, I was just listening to this guy on
What are you talking about then?
on a podcast, and he lives in Canada, and he said somehow or another his he's wrote several books, but anyway, the money he got out of one of his books or something like that, most of it went towards taxes, like in Canada.
Right.
And he had to like file a lawsuit and stuff to get some of it back or whatever. And he must have been on social media or something and was talking about it. And somebody actually tweeted him or something that, or sent him a message back that said, why, you're doing good. Why not let the people who need that money to have it or something like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And he was like, okay, so you're going to use my own ideas to make money for other people. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see how that works. That's communism right there.
Yeah. Well, and also fucking like I don't know what these people have in their heads. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, what do you want to do? You want to go mine this lithium for $100 a week, or do you want to just sit at home? I'm gonna sit at home. Well, I still get the $100. Yeah. Oh well, fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So then nobody's gonna work.
Nobody's going to work. Yeah. That's
And then there won't be nothing.
If you don't have people who are giving effort, you're not going to have growth either, you know. So you got to have people, and that's, you know, I'll say it. That's the good thing about capitalism. You get people that are just wired a certain way. They're going to go out and do the best job they can.
Yeah.
And
then they
put
succeed.
their own ideas. Yeah, and when they succeed,
Everybody else
they're
is pissed.
they're gonna get the benefit of it, right?
Yeah.
But then that also leads to, you know, innovation and
Right. Well, like, dude, I've seen some people, like, you know, be mad at work, you know,
Right.
be talking shit about work or whatever. Well, one day I heard this dude, like, he's talking to his supervisor, right? Direct supervisor. He gets off. Okay. He stops working at like 5, right?
okay.
We have to work till 5:30. He stops working at 5.
Uh-huh.
He's like, whatever. So they go, "What are you doing?" Just sat down in a chair, like behind the thing and everything. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I busted my ass today," which he didn't. He's a sack of shit. Like, really was. He didn't do shit. He's always in trouble for, like, disappearing and shit. Anyway, that's what he said. And then he refused to fucking go back to work and shit. And nothing happened.
Wow.
Nothing. Nothing happened right then, and nothing happened after. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, is that's where we're at? Like, dude, fuck you. Get to work. Or you're fired. What happened to those days? It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's different. I don't know. I think things are starting to come back, though, I think. Like, the pendulum's starting to swing the other way, I think, a little bit.
I hope it does, because it's fucking annoying having to fucking deal with people's
Well,
shit.
you know, you can only push people so far.
Right.
And then, yeah, then they're just not going to put up with stuff anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we talked about that before, but
yeah.
Yeah,
Right. And then a lot of places are having, because of all this shit, it's like, well, now they don't do, like, you used to be able to go in. If you fucking stood out, they would pull you aside, talk to you and ask you maybe if you want to do something else that might pay a quarter more or whatever back then.
right.
Well, they don't do that now because, it's just weird.
Because why?
What do you mean, because why?
He said they don't
Fucking-
do that cause.
Because then fucking so-and-so who's been there 6 months longer than them, but they're a piece of shit, then they're squalling to HR and shit. Like, I've been here 6 months longer, and they made that guy in charge.
Well, that's probably been going on for a while, but most times that stuff works itself out.
Yeah, but
I mean, like, say you got somebody that's not performing as good. If you don't give them a raise and you give somebody else a raise, or you promote them, whatever, say they're the, I don't know, supervisor or whatever,
right.
or whatever, then that person's that thinks that they got, the bad end of the stick or whatever, they're just either going to get mad and quit, or they're going to pick up their work,
Yeah.
do
Well,
better.
they're just going to get mad and quit. That's what's going to happen.
Well, that's what's going to happen now.
Gave that guy a fucking raise. You believe that? I'm out of here. My last day.
Yeah.
I'm probably leaving at lunch. Fuck them. It's like, see ya. And then the new person just comes in tomorrow to learn your job. I think that's what a lot of these fucking people also that work in these, like, repetitive fucking jobs, where you don't, it's just fucking pushing a button or whatever the fuck you're doing. They don't realize, like, oh, we'll just get fucking dumbass in here, train him for 2 weeks, and then he can do it. It's not like a trade where you have to spend years learning how to do it.
Right. Man,
Developed it that way. That way, they knew. They probably knew that one day there's just going to be a whole populace of fucking non-working shitbox. So they got to make shit as easy as possible.
I probably haven't told you this story, but one of my buddies that I might have told you, I don't know, but he retired a few years ago,
Yeah.
and on his last day, they were like having like a little party for him before we started working and all that,
Right.
and the actual post, the actual boss came in, and he was like, well, if you guys want to pitch in and let us get him out of here early, let us know if you want to do that, and we'll try to get him out of here early today. And the guy never even clocked into work. He walked out after the party was over.
Fuck off.
And I don't know if anybody pitched into, I mean, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
volunteered.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
dude,
thought that was kind of a. At the time, he didn't like the guy, the supervisor.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
Well, like I've seen that before where people will be like, "Hey, I'm gonna run the restroom." It's like, all right, and then they never seen again.
Well, I mean, but the thing of it is, he already had his retirement.
Oh,
what I'm saying?
got you. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm retired. Bloop. Fuck off.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If you're still working, but any day you can just be like, "Fuck this." Oh yeah, dude. I'd fucking
Yeah.
have a heyday. They'd be like, "Hey, Sean, you know, you're kind of been slacking on your production." I'd be like, "Fucking so?
Yeah.
I'm 60-something years old. What are you fucking talking about? Yeah, I'm fucking slowing down on my production. Get the fuck away from me." You know?
One of the guys, he retired a long time ago, like when I first started, like right after I first started. And anyway, he was talking to me one day. He goes, "Well, I got my KMA day in the other day. It was like a few weeks ago, whatever."
Right.
And I said, "What's KMA day?" And he goes, "Kiss my ass." And he goes, "I got that in." And, you know, he was still working at the time.
Right.
And then, like, a few days later, he just didn't show up anymore.
Did he have time though that he could take?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least that's good.
Well, I mean, he had his time in. If that's what you
Right.
mean. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if he had. I don't know anything like leave or anything.
Oh. Yeah. What sucks is you got to work till you're so old, dude. Fuck, it's so dumb. It's just dumb.
But they're gonna try to raise it again.
Yeah.
What's it? 67 for us, right?
It's going to end up being there is no retirement.
Right.
You're gonna have to work till you're dead.
Also, I heard Social Security was going to run out between the next 10 to 15 years or something like that. But they've been saying that since I was a kid.
Yeah, but now we've been giving away billions and trillions of dollars.
Well,
Though, so
Ukraine needs it.
yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, whatever. We've already been down that stupid road.
Right.
Now I'm just really anxious about like stuff. A little bit of shit started coming out. Now it's all got silenced by this UFO bullshit.
Right.
But yeah, I want to hear from more candidates. What the fuck they're gonna do to fix all this shit? Nothing.
I've heard Vivek Ramaswamy. I've heard him on a couple different podcasts, and I also heard Ron DeSantis. He was on Russell Brand's show.
Right.
Listen to that. I haven't really heard much from everybody else,
Right.
but I think DeSantis is supposed to be on Megyn Kelly's show this week sometime. I don't know if it hasn't been yet. I don't think, but I don't know. I don't normally listen to her, but I did hear that he's supposed to be on there. And he was on, I think he was on CNN here not too long ago. But the rest of them, I haven't heard anything from.
Right. I'm telling you, something's going on.
I don't even think Pence don't even have enough donors to go to the debate next month.
Well, I wonder why. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
It's not my concern.
Right. He's not my
It's going to be his clip for the rest of his
For
campaign.
the rest of his life, it's
Yeah.
going to be his.
What about the American people? It's not my concern. Okay. Fuck. All you care about is sending the fucking, that war fucking profit coming in. Fucking dick bag. Drives me crazy. Oh, well. All we can do is,
I think all you
keep
had.
a hold of the wheel and Hold on.
I think for that debate, the threshold was you had to get 40,000 donors, and it doesn't matter if they only donated $1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard Pence still hasn't got it, but like,
So has it got 40,000 donors?
right?
That's fucking funny. I bet me and you could get 40,000 donors. If we were like, that's it, rural America, share it out. These people would just be like, fuck it. Let's just donate $1 because it's funny.
Yeah.
And then we'd have like 100 and something thousand votes. We'd be like, or donations. We'd be like, woo.
Yeah,
Here we are up on the podium.
yeah, but we don't do this for the money.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I'd rather be able to be free of what I want to fucking say.
There we go.
Which a lot of people might not agree with. Well, hey, guess what? That's your privilege. You don't have to fucking agree with me. What you have to do is listen and share and let your friends know that you're an idiot and we're not. No, I'm just totally kidding. We're the turds.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Some of the shit we've said on here just blows my mind.
I know, right?
But it's still good. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's probably a good place to end it.
Yeah, that is. Take another sip of my Faygo here. The twist.
You know, they gave us Gatorade the other day at work, but because it's supposed to be so hot.
Right.
I don't even like Gatorade.
Dude, I'm telling you, best Gatorade you can get is you get the can of the powder and mix it yourself. It's
Okay.
fucking delicious, dude.
never-
It's Kool-Aid. Don't let them fucking fool you. Okay? They do like a little, so it has a barely any flavor type water bullshit. And they're like, ooh, electrolytes. Because it's fucking got water in it. Anyway. Yeah, if you mix your own, fuck, it's good as fuck. Dude, you can make it as strong as you want. It's tasty. Just saying.
Kool-Aid, huh?
It's fucking Kool-Aid. I don't care what they try to pull.
The funny thing is isn't that the Kool-Aid commercial? Remember that?
Where it busts through the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy on on Bob and Tom this morning, there was a guy reenacting that commercial. It was hard to hear, though, because their phone connection was not so good, but it was kind of funny.
The Kool-Aid man. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Somebody did something. It was just like the Kool-Aid man, but it wasn't a Kool-Aid. It was for something else stupid. You know what I mean? Like fucking vodka or something like that. It's like came in all drunk, like the Kool-Aid man looking
Oh,
dude
really?
did. Yeah. But all right, Randy, we're shutting her down.
All right.
All right, party people, we're shutting it down. You guys have fun. You guys chew on that clip, chew on the some of the shit we talked about, touch base on today. Write in, let us know what you think, you bunch of fucking cowards. Tell them, Randall. Or not.
I'm not calling you cowards.
Because he's a coward to call you a coward. I'm not. Fuck you people. No, I'm just kidding. Write in. Don't be scared. Don't worry. We're not going to share your information with the BIF or the ACI. We don't do that around here. But anyway, party people, you stay good. I'm sure we'll stay good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you never know. This is my birthday. Oh, God. We're in trouble already. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, party people, we'll see you next week, hopefully. And then after that, we'll see what happens.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. I'm Sean,
And I'm Randy.
and this has been Rule America.
America.